Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Welcome
Nice
to
to
Thai
meet you.
Tours. This is where your
you.
adventure begins. These are special tours for today, and we can go in to talk more about them.
Okay, I can't
follow
wait.
me.
That's the chocolate there.
I know, and spice for you,
Oh
Sean.
man.
So first, we'll be taking you guys to the chocolate adventure at Eladio's Chocolate Adventure.
I can't wait for that one.
Yes. So you'll be doing the farm tour, and Mr. Eladio, he will talk to you all about how chocolate is grown organically, you know, all the little religious myths and all that associated with chocolate, how it came about. And then after that, you'll go to his place to do the chocolate demonstration. So you'll get to make chocolate, you'll get to taste the cacao drink and everything that has to do with it. It's really good chocolate indulgence
It's the
tour.
best, man.
Yes, this is one of our
Perfect tour for me.
Yes, this is one of our top selling tours. So
Chocolate?
yes, and you know that Toledo is known as the chocolate capital of Belize, so this is in high demand, such a popular tour.
Perfect.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
My name is Martin.
Sean, nice
Sean.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Jer.
Martin, nice to meet you. So I want to say again, good morning, and thank you for choosing Thai Tours. So we have our van here, and I'd like you all to enter because I'll be your tour guide for the entire day.
Excellent.
For the different activities, all right?
Hello.
Hi,
Good
sir. How are
morning.
you?
I'm fine, my friend.
Sean, nice to meet
Welcome,
you.
Welcome. Yes.
Hi, good
Hi.
morning,
Good day.
Jer.
Good day. Yes. Welcome,
This
man.
is Mr. Eladio.
Yes.
He'll be taking over the tour, so
Perfect.
Yes,
Glad to
yes.
be-
This is my
I
village,
hear a lot
San
of good
Pedro,
things about you,
Colombia.
so I can't wait.
Why? I hope so, man.
All right, I
You know,
hope so
but
too.
I know, yeah.
Will it rain? Somebody can take
Yes,
it.
yes. Take a walk with
Good,
me.
good,
This is
good.
my home. I so lucky to do farming all my life. All my life, almost. I will be 60 years February, couple months from now. But I really enjoying good food out here, man. You know, I lucky to live here in this area, part of Belize. So beautiful, so rich with rivers, creek, and lots of fruit trees, banana, coconut, cacao, cocoyam, ginger,
A good thing is
name
not-
it. Huh?
A little bit
All
of
kind of
everything.
birds
That's it, really
and
want
ants
your
and
plants, so I should be very
birds.
happy too.
Yes, man, birds and wildlife. Like I said, I begin to see what is the value of my village if I really studying where I am. I begin to see that the river, my forest, and then my wildlife around me, they need their forest. They want to live just like me and you know. And that's how I began to fall in love with these little species around me, right?
Great.
I love it. And then I begin to farm my food very natural, because good for teach children, and right here I have no complaint. The soil is so rich,
Yes.
and once you maintain it properly, it's gonna be better and better, you know.
And you know,
So-
you mentioned you're a cacao farmer.
Yes, I'm a cacao farmer. I grow everything. I grow my corn, my beans, my root, and so on. But sustainable, nothing too quantity, you know. Just
Right.
sustainable grain,
So
right?
guess what we want to learn about?
Oh, yeah.
Jerry loves chocolate.
Oh yes, I
I
don't
love
blame you, man. You
Can we
know.
go to the kitchen now? and-
Well, as a Belizean, I begin to see that we are so blessed. And then when I get to know about chocolate, I begin to see it as a champion drink.
Champion drink.
Yes, that's
I don't
how I-
believe you. Let's go see.
Well,
You
let's
came to the
go,
kitchen?
man. Yes, man.
All right,
What?
let me go there,
Let's
Jerry.
go see the champion drink, right?
Champion drink.
And then later on, it's more than that. I begin to see myself as a hero too.
Oh yeah.
That's what I begin to really see, and I begin to protect it, right? Nothing too great, but something real.
It is great.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, okay,
It's
well,
important.
all right.
This thing drop on the ground, that's why you don't hear that.
Well, no, that are chocolate.
That
And
chocolate.
These are the milk, but this is what my daughter-in-law will introduce to you, how they grind the beans, how they roast it.
Good morning, my friends. You're welcome under our
Thank
kitchen.
you.
This is where we do our traditional chocolate demonstration, from roasting the beans to making hot chocolate drink. We go step by step. So here on the table, we have a cacao pod. This is how it looks when it gets ripe. And it's easy to break. You can just knock on them, it gets open. See?
Oh.
So now I want you to grab a bean and you suck in it.
Oops. Suck on it?
Yes.
I like brie.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is our ancestors' gold and their currency, the cacao beans. So from there now, what we do, we collect all the seeds, put it in a bucket. Then we take it to the river and wash away the white pulp around it. After washing it, spread it on the sun to get dry for 10 days.
10 days, okay.
Once the beans is properly dried, it looks like this, washed and dried.
That's the difference. Wow.
So now I want you to taste the beans when it's washed and dried. And grab a bean and chew on it.
It's kind of bitter. We could taste the chocolate.
It's chocolate and it's bitter because it's 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then from there, in this little calabash, we have the allspice. The allspice is one of our main ingredients in our chocolate bars and chocolate drink. So, to a pound of cacao beans, we only add 3 allspice
Only
Just-
3?
yes.
Powerful. This is from your village?
from the farm.
From the farm?
Yeah. So 3 allspice to 1 pound of cacao beans. If we add more allspice, the allspice overcomes the taste of the cacao drink. So 3 just to give us a flavor.
Okay.
So now I want you to taste the allspice. You just take a bite. Really strong. Then you will feel the tip of your tongue getting numb.
And this is, why? This is dried too?
Yes. You harvest it,
Oh,
dry
good.
it in the sun. Then after that you.
Powerful.
So now, in our culture and tradition, when the kids when they have toothache, what we do, we just crush the allspice and we stuff them there. It numbs the ache. And also when we have bad tummy, we boil a handful of allspice or sometimes chew it.
Okay.
Then drink a cup of warm water. Okay? So my friends, here now we have the beans. When the beans is properly dried, it only takes 30 minutes to do the roasting.
30 minutes.
Yes. You need to keep on turning, so all sides of the beans can be properly roasted with low fire.
No fire.
If you add more fire to the beans,
That'll
the
burn.
beans will burn and you will not have that flavor and taste of cacao drink.
So what happens when you roast it?
When you roast the beans, the bitterness, it cuts down the bitterness.
Oh, okay.
Yes. First, you try it when you chew the bean. It has that,
It was moist and
yeah.
Yeah.
Then when you taste this one, it has kind of bitter.
Yeah.
Then when you go ahead and
So can I
roasting
taste
it,
this one now?
now you can go ahead and taste the bean.
Thank you.
You can take away the shell,
Ah. Oh yeah.
squishing them.
So this shell is what you call cacao nib?
No, this is the shell. The inside is the
Mine's
nib.
flew away.
That's the nib.
Yes. I can peel them with my bare fingers, but it will take time. So what I do, I use this stone to crush them.
Right? Oh, wow.
So what's that doing? Removing the shells?
Yes, crushing the shell, crushing it all together with the shells. Then after this, I'm gonna do the winnowing
winnowing.
to separate the shell from the nibs.
Okay.
And these are professional terms, you know, winnowing.
Yeah.
And conking. Are you conking yet or not yet? Is this
Yeah.
conking?
Crushing.
Crushing.
You wanna try?
Yes,
Sure.
Okay.
Like that? Yes.
I'm addicted to chocolate, so I have
You
to
have to work for
learn.
it, Jer. It might be your pleasure, but you gotta work for it.
Our neighbors, they can tell when we're crushing the beans.
Why?
They can smell the aroma.
Smell it.
Yeah.
So what do we do? Jer, what do we do now?
And this is the way how we do the winnowing. See?
And you blow.
Yes. The shells, they're light so that they're easy to fall off the calabash. So the nib stays in the calabash.
So what next? Now we have, it's been fermented. No, it's been
It's
fermented,
been
right?
dried.
It's been washed,
Dried, roasted, crushed,
crushed.
winning. So now the next step is the grinding
How do we grind it?
on the grinding stone.
Will we bring the stone here? Yes.
Yes.
Let's bring the stone here.
Yes.
Again, this look dirty to me, but it's not dirty.
No.
It's full of love. How you put it, sir?
Chocolate.
Aha. So this is a metate.
Yes. And this is the mano
The mano.
and the metate.
Metate.
This grinding stone is an old grinding stone. It's passed on from generation to generation. And on this grinding stone, we grind our corn, coffee beans, pepper, cacao nibs, whatever on this grinding stone. So now we're grinding our nibs on it. So we hold both ends of the handle, we start to grind. Here we're not going to get powder, we're going to get a paste because each little bean, they
Yes.
contains 40% of their natural oil. So we're going to get a paste
And I
here.
must ask you that the roasting released the oils, and now you're getting a paste.
Yes.
And there, that's 100% cacao.
This is how your magic happens.
This is
Yeah.
it right here. But if we were to eat that with a bitter, so then people could have sugar and milk and
Honey, whatever
Honey.
it is.
happy to you. Hey, did you do the video? I don't know.
So to make a cacao drink, I need to dilute this paste first with hot water,
Yes.
then go ahead and make the cacao drink.
Okay.
If I would just get a cup of water and pour it on top of this paste to make my drink will not be fine. It will be lumped on top.
Okay.
Yeah, so to make the fine drink, you dilute it first with hot water. Then you
okay.
go ahead making your cacao drink.
Okay. It's like tempering. If you wanted to, this is a question. Suppose they wanted to put milk, warm milk. Would that work?
Yes, but you need to dilute it
Yes.
first.
Okay.
Then you
I-
can add milk to it. Just a
Tell
little
me
bit.
for stop, you know.
Enough.
You imagine me from that.
So now you're going to taste the 100% pure chocolate drink.
Can't wait.
These are little cups. We call them the calabash.
I love it. It's only calabash. Ooh. Jerry, you watch this girl?
Yeah.
Oi.
Thank you.
I
It's
really
hot,
see the
though.
oil, you know. Look at the oils.
It's
Yeah,
hot.
right
I don't
on
want you
top.
to burn your mouth. It's hot.
Thank you very, very, very
You're
much.
welcome. We have spoons that you can stir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First, I want you to try it without sugar.
Yes.
Okay.
Pure.
Come here. We're going.
Mr. Pop, where are you taking us?
Well, we're going to my farm now.
We're going to the farm.
Yes, we're going to see the cacao farm, the cacao tree, the cacao fruit, and all together. See what I am doing
So you
here.
mean to say cacao, the chocolate not come from a bar, it come from a tree?
It comes from a plant. It's
It
a
come
tree.
from a
It's
plant.
yeah, it is a plant. It's a tree.
So right, yeah, we get to see the whole process
Yes,
from the
yeah,
tree
this
to
is
the
this
seeds.
is
Yes.
This is where I have my cedar tree, coconut, chocolate, and other plants. So just
Careful.
come slowly, yeah. My little trail a little bit rough, but I
You
came.
mind with that machete?
Yeah, this
Yes.
hold me up.
Well, this is the main machete I use to clean the farm,
Sorry.
prune. I don't have any special pruning, but I use my machete because I'm good on it and I know.
What kind of tree this big one here?
Well, this is a cedar tree.
Cedar.
Cedar, plantain,
make everything have to move and
bananas, my fall coat so that when the chicken come, they go and fertilize my farm. It's all organic, all organic.
So the chicken fertilize the farm.
Oh yes, man, that's what the chicken do.
And then you get in the farm.
Then I feed them with bog, worm, kern, and so on. So you see how the chocolate look here, see?
Okay.
This is the chocolate. See how the tree look? See how many branch I have? Sometimes the trees start in their young little plant, they become with 5 branches. But whenever they grow, I clip 2 and I remain with 3 branches so that
Okay.
sunlight can come right in the center. Something like this so that the light can come here. When you put more than 3, it create too much moisture, right?
Okay.
You see now how the cacao catch? Look at these little flowers, see?
That's the cacao right there
these
starting.
right here. Look at them here.
These
Look
little things.
Yes,
So
these.
they come out on all,
Yes.
all of the trees.
Well, you notice cacao bear on the main stem from very low to the bigger branches, not between the leaf much, right? And from these flowers to a mature pod, it take 4 months. See? This ready.
4 months.
Yes, from flowers to this mature pod, mature beans, 5 months. Wow. Right? And then whenever you want to plant your chocolate tree, you pick a pod and you break the pod and you begin to plant the beans.
Just like
2 to 3 years, you have already got something to eat. Wow. So this is a miracle plant because easy to grow, and then right away they give you fruit like between 2 to 3 years. So it's a very magical height plant.
Yeah. The land is fertile. Look at
And
the
you
sun.
see, and you could see my soil. Yes,
What you mean,
beautiful.
earlier, I throw down a
Yes.
seed and anything I grow.
Everything grows.
Yes, truly. I got cedar tree all over the
This thing
place
I
here.
love moist, always moist.
Yes, man. Very.
We have everything that we need in our country. Mr. Pop, how we could book a tour with you? How we could book a tour with you?
Well, next time organize yourself so we do the full package: chocolate drink, local chicken.
And if a Belizean want to
soup.
find you, how do they find you?
Well, there is a phone number. I don't really.
Okay, we're gonna put it on the screen. We're gonna put a phone number on the screen.
Surely,
Yes.
man. You
and
can.
and
You
we
can.
could come back. What part of the village name? What is
San
the village
Pedro, Colombia.
Pedro, Colombia.
name? Okay.
Belize.
Very good.
Yes.
Down in Toledo district.
Exactly.
Like I said, very good for the heart.
People say this is a forgotten district. This is the most rich,
It's
diverse.
the richest.
Belize, man,
District.
also our entire district. I don't look from just down here. I see.
Yes.
That's why right now we're sending seed all to Corazon.
You don't put 15 CD in the ground. You
Yes.
can't send no more.
Lifetime.
So, Mr. Pop, we must
Yes.
say thank you again.
Yes.
And with that, Jerry, Belize,
Belize.
make we go.